Yeah, hi Atul. Good morning.
So good morning.
Yeah, good morning. So, is there anyone else joining today?
Don't know, sir. 8:30 today, 8:30 learning is there. They can say, but nobody can join, sir.
Yeah, right.
Again, sir, it will starting again first onwards, right?
No, actually, this 8:30 or 8:45 this came when because some new people have some because all the recordings are available in the drive, Google Drive.
Okay.
Okay, so earlier the recordings were not there at that time. We thought so, but since the recordings are available, we just need to uh, this is specially for the if you have any questions or any doubts. Okay, like when you see the recordings or when you try, if you get some doubts and all, those things we will be discussing in these sessions.
Actually, I have a main doubt about in election campaign related. Sir, how can I check for ICP?
How can you check for?
I mean, bro, for example, we we running a campaign about the election campaign, a particular person, not person. We will run all about categories. But how can we identify a ICP like ideal customer profile in particular election campaign?
Yeah, see, when it comes to election campaign, you have a different targets, right? Like, suppose women who has means, there is a let's say women, there is a youth, there is a maybe people who are elder people. So means you have a different segments. Am I correct? Each one has their own segment. Now each segment, when you go to means when you think of an ICP, there will be a different. Suppose if you take women, not all women. Suppose there are people who means uh, there is a rural married women are their target is separate, and there is a urban let's say urban young women who was looking for a job, or they are a different means different ICP we can say. So what is happening here, first of all you need to segment the audience or the voters in your constituency into different. Suppose in the constituency, right, how many in a particular constituency, how many let's say male are there, how many female are there, how many male under 30 is or 35 is there who are young and who is looking for employment. So like that you will get a different data. Okay, all this data is available in all the government portals in a particular constituency if you go deep dive. So now you need to suppose for each segment or each buyer persona, what do you want to convey? Are you able to understand? Suppose for an urban married women, the what she is looking is different, and for a rural women, so that is a different. So you need to understand each segment or each ICP, what is that you want to convey, what is the message you are trying to build up. Are you understand?
Yes, sir. But especially in this election campaign, most important to the person, we pick a person, we develop that person only in the social media, right?
Yeah, that person only in the social. Yes, means see, person in the sense you are talking about the audience or the political leader.
Two persons. But especially we need a target audience after the person. First of all, we need our target audience will be okay. Then we will promote that person will be They say it right.
Yeah,
First of all,
exactly.
name we choose it about the only target audience will important for us.
Yes, that is the reason. Means that is what I am saying. Suppose, let's say there is a women are the main target market for us. Okay, we want to attract all the women voters in the constituency. Okay, now what you do, you know, suppose if you want to, let's say I know the women, uh, I want to target urban women uh, who are, let's say, to turn into my voters, or let's say yeah, maybe you can put it my voters. So give me detailed bio buyer persona for the same. Okay, now you have some basic idea of whom do you want to target. Now you are asking it. Okay, so it is already has our data. Now this is the ICP which you are asked for. So urban progressive women who is in the age group of 25 to 45, and this is a secondary segment. Location, occupation, are they a working professional or a homemaker? You know, maybe they are into secondary or graduate level education, lower to mid upper middle class income household. So what is that most important for urban women? So safety and security is the most important. Okay, safe public transport, safe school for her children. Okay, similarly family first thinking. So she want a better amenities, cleanliness. So these are the main things which she values, and this is main what is her main problems. Okay, day to day prices increase, access to quality healthcare. So this is what you are asking, right? ICP, am I correct, or are you asking for something else?
No, no, sir. I can somewhat confusion, but I can.
No,
Okay, I
what
can.
exactly you are trying to understand, Bastel? I am not clear with your question. So you want to find out the whom we want to target, right? Or is there anything else?
Target is okay, but
Hmm.
I will explain example with another with example. That way we can understand better.
Yeah, tell
Actually,
me.
uh, I mean suddenly it will be.
Okay,
I will. I
you
will
will ask
tell you, sir.
later.
Recently, I will explain that question. I am also that confusion about that question, right?
Yeah, yeah, sure. You can ask whenever you have. Okay, so I'm happy to
Okay.
help you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyone
thank
else
you.
have any questions? Harsha, any other questions or any other doubts? So did you guys tried working on the creatives or the posters or the reels? Have you worked on it? Okay. So make sure you practice, as I discussed, unless and until you practice and you try to execute, it is very difficult for you to understand. So make sure you practice and let me know if you have any questions so that we can discuss here. Okay. Now we will continue with the Google Ads which we discussed in the in the previous session. Yes. Any questions for you, Bharat? Any doubts?
No, no, Vijay.
Okay. So let's go to the Google Ads again, where we stopped in one of our earlier session. Okay, this is a Google Ads dashboard. Okay, in our previous session we have discussed about the all the admin settings and billing settings. Okay, now we are
Vijay?
going. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello Vijay, good morning.
Yeah, good
సో
morning.
ఇది మీ రికార్డింగ్ విజయ్ ఎక్కడ ఉంది? పంపిస్తా అని చెప్పినారు.
రికార్డింగ్స్ అన్నీ ఆ డ్రైవ్ ఫోల్డర్లోనే అప్లోడ్ చేస్తున్నాను. మాట ఆల్రెడీ తను ఎవరు
దేవ్యాని.
యా దేవ్యాని తను డ్రైవ్ లింక్ షేర్ చేశారు. దాంట్లోనే ఎప్పుడు సెషన్ అప్పుడు అప్లోడ్ చేస్తున్నాను.
అచ్చా, డ్రైవ్ లింక్ లో అప్లోడ్ చేసేస్తున్నారు.
ఆల్మోస్ట్
అది
ఆల్ ది
చూడాలంటే
రికార్డింగ్.
ఇప్పుడు ఎట్లా ఈమెయిల్ ఐడితోనా?
అంటే తను ఆ డ్రైవ్ షేర్ చేస్తే ఆ డ్రైవ్ ఫోల్డర్ ఎవరెవరి ఈమెయిల్ షేర్ చేస్తే అందరి ఈమెయిల్ దే కెన్ యాక్సెస్.
ఓకే ఓకే, గాట్ ఇట్.
ఓకే
సరే.
ఫైన్. సో ఫైన్, లెట్ us go with
ఇది
the
మొన్నటివి రీల్స్ ప్లస్ పోస్టర్స్ హౌ టు మేక్ ఇట్, దాంట్లో అవి కూడా ఉన్నాయా?
అవి కూడా అంటే పోస్టర్స్ ఉంది, రీల్స్ది ఆ రోజు రికార్డ్ అవ్వలేదు. బట్ నేనేం చెప్పానంటే ఒకసారి ట్రై చేసి ఏమైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉంటే వీ కెన్ డిస్కస్ అని వాట్ ఐ టోల్డ్.
సరే.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, if there is anyone have any questions, I'm happy to help you. Yeah. Fine. So let's start with the keyword planner. Okay. So let me change the account. There is some issue with this account. Yeah. So if you go to the tools, okay, under tools, under planning, you will see the multiple planners. Okay, but keyword planner is one of the important tool which we use to do the keyword research. Why keyword research? Because everything related to Google will work mostly with the keywords, even the SEO also, a search engine optimization, which is an organic way, and right now we are discussing is a search engine marketing, which is a paid one. So whether you go for a organic, whether you go for a paid, whenever you are doing for any activity on the search engine, whether Google or Bing or Yahoo, there are the other, but Google is the main one. In the social media, how I explained, Meta is the main thing. Meta is the main platform. If you understand Meta ads properly, you can do it for mostly any platform. So similarly, in the search engine space, you need to understand how you can do for Google. Okay, if you understand how to create or how to do it for Google, then you can able to do for any platform. Okay, any search engine. Now in the keyword planner, you have a two main things. One is a discover new keywords or the get search volume and forecast. Okay, so what is the difference between discover new keywords and search volume? If I click on the discover new keywords, here you can able to see the again two options: start with keyword, start with the website. Okay, so now what you can do, you can we can go to the Google. So in the Google, whenever you try to search, here you can able to see the, let's say, best political leader in Hyderabad, okay, something, or in Karnataka, wherever you, whatever the keyword, okay, I'm just giving some example. So when you search the keyword on the Google, now you can able to see this is the AI overview. Now AI overview is given some of the leaders names, okay, but earlier it is not there, okay, this is there especially from the last 1 to 2 years, okay, earlier this AI overview is not there. But if you come down you can see there are different websites like One India, India Leader, okay, or individual party websites also, okay, and someone else written a blog also, top 10 political strategies in India, okay. So see, why this result came because whoever you can able to see these names, they have optimized for the Google well, okay. Suppose even some unknown person also optimize it for a better, okay, because there may be much better leaders than this, but why it is showing only these names are because they these websites have been optimized for the Google, okay, well. So now how they optimize, the first step is to optimize for the keywords, okay. So right now we searched for a best political leader in Hyderabad. uh, if I suppose, if I just keep the best political leader, now you can see there are different keyword, these are all ideas, okay, in Hyderabad, in AP, in India. In suppose if I remove the leader and if I just mention the political, now you can see whether it is a party, whether it is a leader, whether it is a strategist, movies, so you can see the different keywords related to uh, political. So the if you add the more words, then obviously it will give the different recommendations, okay. Suppose if I mention party here, now in the party again you can able to see there are different ideas it is doing. So you can pick for the ideas which are more relevant to you, okay. Suppose uh, best, let's say best MP or MLA in let's say Karnataka. So now this is a keyword. Now you can see these are all the related keywords related to best MLA in Karnataka, okay. So this is we call as a auto suggestions, okay. Google auto suggestions means when we try to search a keyword, Google is automatically suggesting some keyword. And if we come down, now at the bottom you can see people also search for, okay. On the top, we whatever it is showing, this we call as auto suggestions. At the bottom if you come, it will give additional suggestions, okay. This we call as a related suggestions, related searches or related suggestions. So now what you can do, you can take a simple notepad or some Excel sheet, okay, or some document. When you are first time when you are trying to do, you can just mention few ideas, okay, which keywords you want to optimize for. Basic ideas you need to note down, okay. Let me, okay. So now you can see let's say best MLA in Sabashid Balapur, okay, or best leader, something, okay. You can note down keywords like this, whichever the keywords you want to optimize. You can, let's say or best MP or best politician, okay, or best or top, okay, not only best top political leader or party. So these are all ideas, okay, right now these are all the ideas which are there in your mind, okay, which you want to optimize. Now what you can do, you can just state your ideas, okay, and you can also just see whatever the doodle is suggesting, are these is there any relevant ideas for you, okay. Suppose let's say if I write this, now you can see there are different names which are coming, okay. Mostly we can see this Pradeep Ishwar is coming, and Dr. Sudhakar it is there also. Now what we means, now what is our goal? Our goal is to come into the first page or top two or top three, because this is where people will come and click on it, okay. So even you can see they have optimized for the AI also, okay. That is the reason, and I think obviously this is a recent one also, okay, 2023. That is the reason it may be showing that, okay. Now after taking we can see these are the all the suggestions, okay. Obviously some places it is showing the 2018 or 2020 something, so we need to always make sure you take the latest, okay. Means what these are all people are searching. Similarly if I come to the bottom, okay, here you can take some additional suggestions. So Chitbalapur district MLA list 2026, okay, or Chitbalapur MLA list. So these are the suggestions, okay, you can take. Now after taking those suggestions, you can go to the Google keyword planner. So here you can add your keywords, okay, whatever the ideas which you taken as of now. What you can do, you can just state those ideas, and you can put those keywords here, those ideas you can put it here. So make sure whatever the language you can select. Suppose you can add also Kannada also you can add, okay, or you want to target English, that is also fine. So I'm try location you need to do you want to optimize for the entire India, or let's say right now we want to more focus on Karnataka. So now it will you can say this is the reach and this is the location, okay. You can give whatever the locations you want. So done, we have given some ideas, we have selected the language, we have selected the location. Now click on get results. Okay, so see now these are the keyword ideas, okay. mm. So best MP or best politician, it is showing means monthly how many people are searching, because right now we are using the free account, that is the reason you can able to see the range here, 10 to 100, or but see because we have selected Kannada language and some Kannada related keywords, it has given some unnecessary keywords also, okay. So always make sure you select all the relevant keywords. And the best MLA you can see best leader, they have a means, see political means nobody maybe people just try to search for important things, but most of the people they don't search and then they vote. Okay, it's more of a social media for for political parties or leaders. Their means most of the visibility comes from their social media only. But whereas a search engine, when Google and all visible, many times there is something called reputation management. Okay, in the digital marketing there is something called reputation management. What does reputation management means? Suppose uh, suppose about let's say if we okay, let's take suppose this Pradeep Ishwar is there. Now if you just search with his name, okay, if we search any person name, and if something negative comes, okay, suppose you can see means most of the times the positive only visible, but many times there are some times about tension as footwear is held at something where there will be most of the negative news will be there. Okay, whether some mistakes happened or some corruption or some there are different negative news about a person or candidate. So then what happens, obviously it is not good, right? When something suppose when I search your name and Google is showing all the negative news about your about you, so then that is not the right way, because people also understand. So that is the reason most of the big agencies or even the political leaders and all, they work with the agencies who manage their reputation. Means they'll make sure only positive things are visible on the Google. Okay, means we can't remove the negative ones, but at least we can reduce the negative, whatever the negative news and there is there. So that we can reduce. Suppose let's say if this Indian, there is a website called Indian Votes. Okay, now in this website has written something about you or something about a particular leader negatively. Okay, whatever the corruption he did or whatever. So then what happens, we can try to reach out to this website, just see if they can remove that negative news. But most of the time they don't remove. Okay, because many of them they try to put intentionally. So in that case what we need to do, we need to find some alternative. Okay, we need to create some website or we need to post something positive, so that only positive things try to come on the Google. Okay, so we can't remove the negative, but we can increase the positive. So that is the reason, that means that is the way we can improve our presence. So this is for a political party, but if you take any any other let's say business. Okay, suppose let's take hospital, best hospital in Hyderabad. Okay, there may be some thousands of hospitals in Hyderabad. Why only the top 10 showing these websites? Because they have optimized for SEO. Now you can while doing the keyword research, similar way like the way which we seen here, also you can just identify the, let's say, best hospital in Hyderabad or best uh, maybe cardiologist. So like this. Okay, you can add relevant keywords related to your business. Okay, these are some ideas from you. Now you can, what you can do, you can just click on the get results. Now what Google will do, it tries to analyze the keywords. So cardiologist in Google. So right now we have selected Karnataka location. So let me put India. Let me change this to English. So it has given some additional suggestions. I am just giving there. Now you can see for a cardiologist, 100 to 1000 searches means that many people searching cardiologist. Okay, similar for best cardiologist in Hyderabad, it is showing 0 to 10. Okay, it is showing 0 to 10 means it's almost negligible. So always make sure whatever the keywords which you are selecting, it should have a some decent volume. Okay. Uh, Let me do one more thing. Let me try to show you some another way. So discover new keywords. So up to now we have seen start with the keywords. Now start with the website. So here we can put any competitor website or any website which is relevant. So right now I just searched best hospital in Hyderabad. Suppose I want to find out all the hospital related keywords. What I can do, I can just state some competitor. Not only competitor, you can put your website also, but you can just take the competitor website, and I'm just putting here. So you can use here it is showing two options. One is use the entire website or use only this page. Entire website means it will try to go to the all the pages and identify the keywords. But whereas if you put only home page, okay, only this page means, so it will only look for the words in this page only, nothing else. So what we can do, we can just go to the, and right now I'm just putting the entire site. Okay, get results. Now let's see what it will do. So now you can see how many keywords it has given. Yes, is my screen visible? Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, Vijay.
Yeah, okay. So you can see right now it has given 560 ideas. Okay, I have just kept one website. For that website, it has taken me total 560 words. Now you can say some of them are related to AIG, particular brand, but we don't take any particular brand keywords. Suppose if you have a more money to spend, okay, if you want to beat the competition, then you can take the competitor keywords also. But generally, when you are at the starting or when your budget is low, then at that time you don't take or or spend unnecessary ones. Okay, but if you say let's say if you take this one, gastroenterologist online appointment. Yeah, hello.
Like, hello, Vijay. If like we need to suggest some link, means we need to go through some topic, right?
Yes,
It is related to whole hospital, like medical field.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I didn't understand your question.
Like you have like one site, right? Like
Yeah, yeah,
aighospitals.com.
right, huh?
We need to get like multiple, like bulk number of keywords. We need to mention the topic which we need to have keywords.
See, exactly. See, here you have two options also. Suppose in the first one, where in the first time, where I have explained about the topic, where you give the keywords related.
Yes.
Suppose what you can do, you can take all the gastroenterology keywords. Okay, gastroenterology online appointment or gastroenterology near me. So like that, all the related to gastrologist and all, and then
Yeah.
you will get only the keywords related to gastroenterologist.
Yes.
Okay, but whereas if you put a website, in this case you will get
Okay.
a complete list. Okay, all the treatments or all the pages.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Got it.
And here also you have an additional option. Suppose if you want to, let's say you have use only this page, at this time what you can do, maybe you are looking for a, let's say, cardiology keywords. Okay, then you can go to the competitor website and find out the cardiology page. So let us go to the specialties. So here you can see the cardiology. Now we can go to the cardiology page. Now this page has all the information related to doctors related to cardiology. Okay, now we'll copy this page link, and we will go to the keyword planner. Here we will paste this page link, and instead of using the entire site, now you use only this page. Okay, and get results. Okay, so now let us wait for a few seconds. Now you can see total 118 keyword ideas it has given, and if you see the keyword ideas, okay, it is mostly, yeah, many of them, some of them are not relevant also, but at least compared to earlier, now you can see more cardiology related keywords. Okay, uh, cardiology Hyderabad, cardiology specialties, and because I think there are addresses in the that page, so it has taken the many addresses also. But at least some of them, suppose if you want to only see the cardiology keywords, you can add a filter. Add filter, keyword contains some cardiology or cardio. I just given the cardiology text match. So apply. Now it will, just a second, I think multiple. Add filter. I think at the moment there is some error, but it will show the, okay. Otherwise, suppose if it is not coming from here, what you can do, you can just download the Google Sheet or CSV. Okay, now all the keywords will be downloaded into Excel. So from there you can apply the filters, or you can shortlist the keywords. Okay, suppose I have downloaded this file, so it is downloading. let me open. Yeah, so this, see, this is the Excel sheet it has given me with all the keyword list. Now we don't want all the unnecessary keywords. Okay, so let me just clear the top two rows. I'm just deleting the top two rows. First of all, you need to format it properly. So I'll highlight this. Okay, and after that, data filter. So here you can apply the filter. Okay, so let's say text filter contains. So see, now out of 150 keywords, we have some 20-30 keywords which are related to cardio, which contains cardio. Now in this also, there are, even though these are cardio keywords, there are many keywords which are, so see, cardiology is a doctor, many irrelevant. Okay, the keywords should be relevant. Okay, so suppose although these are all related to cardiology, but still many of the keywords does not make sense. Okay, cardiology appointment is fine, cardiology doctor is fine, cardiology department can be fine, hospitals, cardiology Hyderabad, so these are fine. But I think cardiology's doctor does not make sense, or health, somebody search health cardiology, so we don't know what exactly that means. So Asian Institute of Cardiology means they are looking for some particular institute, so we don't want that. City cardiology, again that is some random word. Okay, cardiology, I don't know what does it, but I am removing, which is not making sense. Yeah, centers 10 department of cardiology. So I think this is the OTH keywords, and your keyword should have some decent volume. Okay, because we are using a free account, is showing means some approximate values. If you run the Google ads by spending the money, some 20,000, 50,000, or 1 lakh, when you are spending it, Google the exact words. Okay, volumes means how many PLAs are happening in a month. So every month, cardial 5,000 searches are happening. It's not accurate. Right now we are in a free account. Okay, and after that you can see the competition, whether this is competition, medium competition, high competition. So these are low competition, because not many people will run the ads on that. Okay, so if you go for a skincare or dental, there you will see more ads, because there the whereas someone who is a cardiology, those they have their requirements. Okay, don't especially, also they promote normally organically, but they don't do much ads. So you can see the medium. This number of the, from this number also you can understand how the problem. So this 48 or 57. So cardiology appointment, somebody searching cardiology appointment, that has a more competition. Okay, similarly Hyderabad, this is also have some good competition, whereas once they almost nothing. Okay, that is the way you can. And this is I have explained earlier, right? When I explain in the Google ads, or when I have told you what is the means performance marketing. We also talk per click advertising. Why we get that name? Because for every click Google will charge, or every click to Meta will charge. So the case Meta, you will only obviously in the Meta you will only get the actual data, you will only get ads, okay, by spending money. Okay, because this keyword data, which Google is giving the rough estimate, what is the cost of a click. So here you can see for cardiology Hyderabad keyword, we have a 27 rupee per click to 1 is per click. Suppose if you run with the cardiology Hyderabad keyword, so the minimum you will charge is 27 rupees, and the maximum it will charge is 113 rupees per click. Okay, means for each click it is charging this much amount. Okay, we don't know whether it is charge minimum or maximum. It depends on the competition. Okay, for every search the competition will change and the click cost will change, but on an average, okay, what you can do this and this by 2. Okay, suppose let us do the average. So you can take the average of I Google it will work well, but in my Excel is not working properly. But you can so you do the average, or you can do the either you can do the sum also. So this is the average cost per click. So the estimation, okay, is a estimate. Google is giving all this data. It's a historical data of the last how many searches are happening and what is the cost per click is in for each keyword and man. So from these keywords you will get some idea. Suppose if I take here you can see there is two types of this. We will say which keyword the cost is highest is to 265 means somebody who search on ad will charge 265 rupees or from the charge from us as a brand or from a retail. Understand? Is this concept clear? Did you understand this metrics?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, but like for accidentally if we search for the keywords and we got multiples.
Yes.
If you add all those, they will charge multiple huge amount.
Obviously it will charge and some ad. So these it's a low. Google ads is a cost is higher. Now tell me what your search multiple keyword on the ads. It will charge more. Am I right?
Yeah,
Exactly. It will charge. And that's in you need to choose very properly. So out of all keywords which
okay, we need to like multiple you need to.
yeah, we just choose the right keywords. See, if you let's say select if you have a cardiology department in a hospital, cardiology hospital. Now, if you try to all these keywords, then you can it has more charged this many amount for you. But suppose all the keywords. Let somebody search cardiology unit. He's looking for. He's looking to tap unit. He's looking to somebody unit. Looking to see how it or they actually they have some problem. No, clarity. So the right keyword with intent. So if I which keywords you will select, I will choose the cardiology appointment is a good keyword. So if somebody search for cardiology appointment, in the keyword only it's clear that means they are looking set appointment for a cardiology. Am I clear?
Yes,
So you have to identify the right keywords and also too low. Generally minimum if you are running the Google Ads means minimum your should be 1,000 rupees per day. That is the lowest I'm saying. 1,000 rupees per day is the lowest amount you can put. But obviously maximum you can have 1 lakh, 10 lakh per day also. Okay, fine. But to bring you the sales. If you need a department or you don't know whether they will generate the leads. If you select a card hospital or cardiology appointment, there is a more chance that somebody looking for an appointment. Understand? Any questions?
yes, no question.
Yeah. So that is the important thing, and always remember, you may get some thousands of keywords. Okay, right now here you got some 100 keywords. But many times when you go for detailed analysis, you will get some thousands, 5,000 keywords, 10,000 keywords. So out of those 5,000 and you can't target all the 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 keywords for a one website or one page. You can select you need to select maximum 5 keywords or 10 keywords that single page. So then how do you need to understand how to choose a right keyword, how to select a right keyword. So there are few uh, steps or few conditions. Let me hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, tell me.
For example, we have keyword, we run the ads,
Okay.
and we like the ad as we want to change the keyword, or else we need to make any.
No, you can edit keywords. You can reword the keywords. You can change the words. So you know, you can new campaign. So then your campaign only not relevant. You write a new when you're testing the campaign, that time also will take time. But generally, you can okay, you can remove, you can take. Okay, so I'll select the keyword. What are the I'll selecting or finalizing or shortlisting or whatever you think of. First thing is relevance. So there is no alternative for relevance. So suppose if your keyword is not relevant only, then doesn't make sense. Okay, suppose you are running the Google ads, and if your keyword is not relevant, then all of the amount you are putting is a waste of money or even the time. So always make sure relevancy is the highest important. Okay, if you suppose for cardiology and if you are taking some maybe some orthopedic keywords or something, that always try to make sure that keyword which you are choosing is relevant. Second is a volume or average monthly searches. We call this a volume. So not if searching your keyword is relevant, but if you can something like that, then in that case there is no use only to target those kind of a keyword, because when nobody is searching, ultimately why we are doing all this campaign and everything, because we want to be visible when somebody